Hey, what's up everyone? This is B-Diz the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious. In this video, we're going to talk about Shane McMahon. More so in particular, we're going to talk about how Shane McMahon has been before Crown Jewel, during Crown Jewel, and how he has been on this week's episode of Smackdown, and what we also think could lead into Survivor Series and after that. But yeah, we're going to talk about that in this video. Let's go. Now, with Shane McMahon being a heel or turning heel, I think the whole thing started backstage when Shane McMahon gave that announcement to all the superstars, like, at Crown Jewel, if a Smackdown wrestler loses to a Raw wrestler in the finals, they will be fired. I don't know how your day's been. All I know is I don't remember the last time a face general manager or commissioner made that announcement. If you want, you can take your time and think forever and hit me back in the comments. And next, we have Crown Jewel. Shane McMahon puts himself in the finals of the Best in the World tournament. He wins the tournament. He had not been in the tournament at all before this point. Next, we're going to talk about Smackdown. Paige introduces Shane McMahon. He comes out to a bunch of heat. The fans boo Shane McMahon super hard. Like, it's probably the most he's gotten booed in years. Even Shane McMahon's trademark, "Hey, what's up?" like when he shouts out the city, gets booed a lot. Usually that works. He gets booed even more when Paige is like, "Hey, Shane should go ahead and take a picture with the cup, the Best in the World cup that he won at the tournament." Gets booed a lot for that. He actually tries to clear up the air saying, "I don't think that I am the best in the world." So he tries to kind of clean it up, but not really. Daniel Bryan comes out to the ring and he is announced by Shane and Paige that he is going to be the captain of the men's Smackdown team at Survivor Series. He also gives Shane a compliment like, "Hey, I respect that you wanted to say and admit that you don't think that you're the best in the world." That kind of gets a mixed reaction. So while Daniel Bryan is pretty much giving his promo on the announcement that he'll be a captain, The Miz interrupts, he comes out, and he talks a whole bunch of crap. Shane and Paige announce that now The Miz is going to be the captain. He actually admits that The Miz and Daniel Bryan are going to both be captains. And you kind of hear crickets from the crowd. I mean, for the most part, I guess it's whatever and shit. That's cool. Backstage, we have The Miz and Daniel Bryan. They're talking about getting their team together for Survivor Series. They suggest that Shane McMahon be a part of the team representing SmackDown. The crowd boos just with the suggestion of that. Once Shane McMahon is talked into it and he agrees to be a part of the team, he gets booed hard as hell again. At the end of the show, we have the match between Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy. Once that match is over, Samoa Joe goes outside and confronts Daniel Bryan, pretty much starting a fight. Once Daniel Bryan and The Miz are inside of the ring, Daniel Bryan actually attacks The Miz as well. And when Shane McMahon goes into the ring, gets behind Daniel Bryan trying to grab him, Daniel Bryan just throws him and gets out of the ring, and it leaves Shane McMahon on the ground, kind of what the hell. So in my opinion, this was they hinted at him being a heel. They hinted at it, hinted, and then no, he's not a heel. That's what it makes it seem like. For one, I like all the bad guys. It's that simple. I think that the idea of Shane McMahon turning heel is in the air, but it has not happened. All I know is that all SmackDown, he got booed every time he mentioned Best in the World or Shane McMahon or anything with Shane McMahon. He got booed really hard. I think that we'll get more of a hint a little later on, at Survivor Series. I think that Shane McMahon could do something that'll kind of hint or further the whole him possibly turning heel, or something could happen to Shane which could kind of make him hint at doing something as far as officially turning heel. It could be either way. I've heard that Daniel Bryan is supposed to turn heel. I honestly do not see that happening. Also, that when Shane turns heel, he's going to be heel for a long time. And I think that's cool because Shane is so loved by the fans. If he turns heel, it's gonna get him a bunch of heat. He's gonna get booed so bad all the time. Anytime Shane McMahon's name is even mentioned, you're gonna hear a bunch of boos from the fans. I'll be laughing and cheering and giving a thumbs up. I've heard that the Best in the World tournament was pretty much booked for Shane McMahon to win the whole thing all along, just so if he does turn heel down the road, he can say that he is the best in the world, getting more heat. And also, which would give him even more heat, this is something that could happen, potential spoilers is, once AJ Styles beats CM Punk's record, that Shane McMahon would be the one to win the title from AJ Styles. That would get so much heat. He would be the new WWE champion. He broke AJ Styles' winning streak and can call himself the best in the world while being a heel the whole time. Shane McMahon could end up being the biggest heel of all time. I think it would be fantastic. I would feel lucky. Let me know what you think about him winning the tournament, him possibly turning heel, him possibly becoming the new WWE champion when he takes the title from AJ Styles. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.